Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, because I said I needed 4 rifle bullets for the forest fight after the dam here.
County.
But I was saying I only have 1 rifle bullet, leaving the searchlight, and I still have 1 rifle bullet. For whatever reason,
You ready to see dear old
when
brother?
you start this section,
I'm just ready to get there.
the game gives you an extra rifle bullet. I don't know why. It just does. I had 1, now I have 2. And there's 2 more rifle bullets to pick up at the end of the dam fight. It's actually an entire rifle. It's just one of those weird things. The game also gave you a free shiv. Shiv that you use killing the guy in the top floor of the building, the hunting rifle guy that you kill. Now it's a used shiv. It can't open a shiv door by itself. And there's really no place to use it. It's just something we're gonna end a run having. There's really no benefit to having this shiv because it can't even open a shiv door.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy.
If you try and hop down from here to here, if you angle it wrong, you'll take damage. So it's just better to climb down here and then here.
That's why he joined the
You
Fireflies.
really want to have full health when you're doing this
Yeah,
next
your friend
section.
Marlene
And it's not
promised
worth it
him
to
hope.
save like a
That
second
kept
of
him busy
movement.
for a while, but just like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it? The last time you saw him?
I believe his last words to me were, "I don't ever want to see your goddamn."
Alright, according to my chat,
You gonna help us?
the manual in Billstown makes it so you get an extra
Here
shiv.
without his help?
You get an extra use out of your shiv, and you need a full shiv to be able to open a shiv door. So, I guess
There's a hydroelectric power plant.
if you don't pick up
Uses the river's movement
if you don't pick up
and,
that
turns it into
manual, you can
electricity.
probably open this shiv door.
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does
Or maybe the game just wouldn't give you the shiv at all. I don't know. It would either, if you don't pick up the manual there, it will either give you a full shiv for the door, or it just won't give you a shiv at all. I actually don't know. Regardless, with my route, I just hang on to that shiv. I don't end up using it for the building here because it's too slow. I've learned quite a few things trying to explain everything. Yesterday and today. So I'll say that's an unknown. I pick up training manuals without really knowing what they are. They're just sort of in my way and doesn't waste time to pick them up. I honestly don't know what training manual does what. They're just there, so I pick them up. But the one as soon as you meet up with Bill, right after the upside down trick, or the upside down trap, there's a manual there that gives you an extra use for the shiv. If you don't pick it up there, and the free shiv you get here, it should be full enough to go inside this building here.
Be careful crossing that.
And there's like 50 parts. I think there's an arrow. There's some pistol ammo.
Teamwork.
But it's not that bad.
Really? Just gonna leave me hanging?
It's faster to not high-five her.
Let's see how it is. Just gonna five.
For the speed runs, it's faster to not high-five her.
I know, I am too.
All right, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
False alarm!
Okay.
They're friendly.
Now a bunch of nothing.
We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Just sort of
Trying to
follow
bring
them.
the plant back to life.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joe.
All right, the only bad thing that can happen here is
We'll get her running again.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Maria will be slow to open the door.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
You just gotta wait here.
Can I?
Bunch of story crap.
You
Nuh.
have seen the fetter's ears.
We can look at the Hey Thanks Tommy guy. Just stare into his really creepy eyes.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
There.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
He's so creepy. Okay. So what I usually do here,
Earl?
because I haven't been able to figure this section out yet.
Head back this morning?
Still waiting
Just
on Hauser and the rest of the boys.
as soon as this guy's done talking, I'll tough it out. I run into her.
Just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right.
So I like run into her. Sometimes that gets her to move a little bit farther forward. And I like to stand on the 4th step here. And she just does this. I don't know how to get her to speed up. I really don't.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control
That's really
room.
like the
Just
only
about to start it back up.
only
Wanna come check
place
it out?
where you can lose a lot of time in this split.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Get some freedom.
Joel?
Come on, Ellie.
What's coming up next?
Give the boys
The
some
damn
space.
fight.
I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the
I suppose
turbine
I should
back
explain the
online.
next section.
We've been here just a week. It feels like forever.
So when we enter the generator, or the
I got something.
like the official power plant
Last year I went
part
back
of the
to
dam,
Texas, back home.
um,
Most of our stuff is long gone.
like as soon as we enter and Tommy says like these two geniuses are going to bring this plant back to life, like that sort of starts a countdown timer.
Here.
You have
It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
it's sort of weird how it all works out. But you have to go downstairs, pick up a pipe and some parts, and then upgrade some more weapons and pick up an El Diablo
Tell me,
before they're done doing what they're doing with the generators. And you need to hit like an invisible line in the ground
Yeah.
where Joel goes from a jog to a walk
Let me just check on my guys.
before Tommy's finished saying, "God damn, we did it, boys." So that's that. All right, right here you want to run right behind him so he runs here. If you're all slow, he'll be all slow too. You got to get like right behind him. And go through the door right here. All right, now right here, as soon as he starts
I don't know
talking,
what you heard.
crouch walk and then restart and counter. It puts Tommy right in front of you when he would otherwise be spent closing the door behind him. Say it was like 2 or 3 seconds. It's really as soon as you go from a run to a walk, you don't want to do it like on the as early as you possibly can, because one time I got like a minute-long loading screen. It has to do with like awkward timing of a restart and counter. And do not pick up this bottle right here. We need it for later. Like if you pick up the bottle right there, it won't be there when you start the fight.
You sound like Marlene.
Okay, 5 parts. Right there. Gotta skip Pet and Buckley.
These two
Alright, right
geniuses
here.
bring this plant
You gotta go fast. Pick up a training manual because it's right there. I don't even know what it does. Smoke lasts 10 seconds longer. How about that?
I
Okay.
didn't say that.
Get this El Diablo.
Sure. Maybe two.
You can't run. Like, look, I'm holding down sprint. He cannot run. But it's going to transition to a run right about now. So just hold down sprint the whole time while you're waiting. Go for the pipe. Go for the parts. There's also a pendant there. It's right next to the parts. Whatever. Now we're going to upgrade our weapons again. And we should have 90 parts exactly.
Good to go.
Right holster. El Diablo reload speed. No parts. We're perfect. Alright, right here. That line right there. He goes from a run to a jog. Then you want to crouch walk again. Tommy will only start moving. Pick up that brick right there. Tommy will only start moving once you're past that line in the ground over there. And it just so happens to work out. He won't start moving until after he says, "We did it, boys." Like, it works out so well. The timing of that is just ridiculous. Alright, so right here.
All right, Joe.
While you're waiting for Tommy, arrow, rifle, El Diablo, pistol. Make sure everything's reloaded, you got full health, and you're ready to go, because this section is a doozy. Skip cutscene, and here we go. First, I'll make a save file. I just sort of came up with this strat a couple days ago. The end of here. Getting out of this room is probably the toughest part of this whole section. Wait, hold on. Did I save it? Yeah. All right. As soon as you can move, climb up here, and then hard scope with the El Diablo. Kill that pistol guy as fast as you can. And this guy will be the most random thing in the entire section. So I'm trying to explain it right. What the hell? Oh, okay. Let me see if I can explain it from right here. Basically, as soon as you start, you want to climb up and then hard scope right away. And the first guy you kill will be right around there. Sometimes he's hiding behind here. But this guy right here, if he's hiding to the right, it makes the section more difficult. If he's hiding to the left, you can ignore him completely. But this guy, you want to kill him and then run past. Now, I angled the camera like this because if this guy's hiding to the right, he will shoot you. And if you have the camera pointed this way, like if the camera, remember what I said with Henry, his shots will only do damage on that runner if the camera's looking at him. Same thing goes with enemies. If the camera's on him this way, you'll get shot. A lot. But if you have the camera pointed this way, he'll miss his shot. And then you can just go up and hit him or brick him, whatever you want. What else is there? There's also a guy down there. There's a guy right there who will want to kill you. So what you do when you're running this way and have the camera pointed away from that guy, scrape the back wall. Like if you're running over here and you just run here, you'll get shot and killed by that guy. So you want to run up, point the camera like that, and just approach the section like that. So altogether, it'll look something like this.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
Guy on the right. All right, I missed there. That was bad luck because he ducked as soon as I fired. It's a tough spot. It really is.
Bandit! Stop him!
I lose runs on this section constantly. All right, now look carefully. This is good luck because you see that thing right there? That's the guy's helmet. That's the perfect RNG you can get. Sometimes he's right there ready to shoot you. That little patch of gray right there, that's his helmet clipping through the wall. If you get that, you are golden. So watch this. You can just go, he'll fire at you, and then he'll miss. You can just run right past. It's the best thing you can get in this section. But I feel like him hiding behind the right side is a little more frequent, which makes it a lot harder. But yeah, his helmet clips through the wall there. If you get that, you don't have to worry about the camera. Alright, so he's hiding behind the right. I got shot by the pistol guy, so I'm pretty much dead right now. I should mention that as well. You want to take out the pistol guy as soon as you can.
Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
As soon as you can. And then point the camera away. He missed his shot. Now for this. Alright, he clipped me once. Try and get past him here. If you have to kill him, you gotta kill him. Now, alright. This part's a bit hard to explain. That's the inside. You can just do that over and over and over. Find what works. But basically, what you want to do...
Bandit! Stop him! Don't
At the end of the day, just practice this. Climb up, hard scope, kill that guy as fast as you can. Anything that happens after that is out of your control. It really is. So just once again, if you really want to practice this, climb up, hard scope, fire. Turn the camera. Sometimes he lands that shot, sometimes he doesn't. Totally random. Okay, now for outside. Right, okay, now for outside. There's two different things that can happen.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
He missed a shot. Let's say you kill him. Let's just say you killed him. Tommy's dialogue on the bottom there, let's get a move on, will happen a lot sooner. That's the key with this section right here and how fast you're able to go. You're waiting on Tommy to say, let's get a move on, because the game will just, like magic, just kill these 3 enemies behind you. So, if you kill...
Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
Let's say you kill this guy. Tommy's dialogue on the bottom there is going to show up a lot quicker. Let's get a move on. It just showed up a lot quicker. And now the enemies will only all start to die behind you once you hit this invisible line in the ground right here. Like if you're just chilling right over here, the enemies will still be up and about trying to get you. But once you make it right here, you'll hear them all start to die behind you. So if you kill 2 people in the first room, you want to get to that green crate as fast as you can. But if you're lucky enough and you're able to make it past without killing him, Tommy's dialogue, let's get a move on, won't show up until a little bit later. Most of the time it happens like let's get a move on and you're like right here. But basically if you leave that guy alive and you run past, the dialogue is going to take a little bit longer to show up. So either you kill the 2 guys in this room and run, just fucking book it, or you can do this. And this, I believe, is the fastest way to do this. Point the camera away and he misses a shot. Alright, I can't get past him now. I'm trying to get past him to show you. Alright, that was just... ignore that one. That was bad RNG. Like, if that's the case, he's blocking the doorway, you have to kill him. And then just run for the green crate. I'm just trying to show you an alternative. Like, there's nothing you can do. If he's in the way, you gotta kill him. Okay, I don't know where he is. You want to kill this guy. So when Tommy's... See how the dialogue is taking a lot longer to show up than normal? Let's get a move on. It's because I left that second guy alive. So what does that do? Listen behind me. They're all dying behind me. You guys see anything? That line of dialogue shows up like an entire 2 seconds quicker because I killed one of the 3 guys outside. I mean, it makes sense. You hear, let's get a move on, and then you hear all 3 of them die behind me. If you kill one yourself, that's an entire one that they don't have to kill, and you're not losing time because you're still waiting for that line of dialogue, let's get a move on. So, that's that strat. Altogether, it's going to look something like this. Oh, what a mouthful. He's on the left side, that's beautiful. Sometimes he hits you there, but that's okay. Let's get a move on. Beautiful. They're all dying behind me, and then we can go. Beautiful. It really can't go any better than that. That's perfect RNG. Oh, you see his helmet over there? You see that guy trying to shoot me? Now, he shot me there. That's fine. Kill him. Now, if you don't kill him, you would otherwise just be waiting for them to die behind you, because that line of dialogue, let's get a move on, showed up really late. So you have the time. You have the time to kill him, because they don't die until Tommy says that line of dialogue. Ow. Alright, that's something I forgot to mention. This guy, he has armor, so you can't kill him. You'd have to aim for his legs, and I don't want to use any rifle ammo there. But this guy will miss if you're hard scoping that guy. So it's a combination of You want to aim and kill. You want to kill this guy as fast as you can, but you don't want to get shot by this guy. So it's in that regard, like, you want to hard scope him long enough so you don't get shot by this guy, but not long enough so you don't get shot by him. It's ridiculous, the RNG in this section.
Don't let him into the building.
Alright, he's hiding on the right side. Kill him, turn the camera. He missed his shot. If he's out of the way of the door, just sort of do that. Let's get a move on. And then they all start to die behind me. And if you got a med kit, use it here. There's just a lot with this section. It doesn't look like a section where a lot's going on, but there's a lot of things to consider if you want to cut as much time as you can. And if you want to just get rid of this guy, just do this. Let's get a move on. Shows up really early if you kill that guy. If you're more comfortable doing that, then just go for it. I'll just do this a few more times to show you. He's hiding on the right side. Kill him, turn the camera. He missed a shot. He's in the doorway, so I had to kill him there. And if you kill him, you don't have time to kill one of these guys. You would just be losing time. So again, at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you kill that second guy, run for the crate. If you're able to get past him, either because he's not in the doorway or he's just not in your way at all, kill one of the guys outside. Oh my god.
Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
So he's on the right side. Kill him. Turn the camera. He missed. Sometimes I'm just more comfortable killing him and getting him out of my way. You don't have time. Let's get a move on. Shows up super early. And we're good. The only time waste there would be they have an extra guy to kill on their own. Now for this. Remember to leave that bottle right there. Remember I said don't pick it up, because if you pick it up there, you won't have it for this spot right here. Now for the door and the Molotov.
Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
I don't mind showing this off as many times as I want or can. Point the camera away from this asshole. See, in a spot like that, he's sort of in the middle. Just swing at him, run past. That's just bad RNG. For whatever reason, that guy sometimes, with the pipe, hops through the window. I'm glad that happened. It just happens randomly. You just want to give him a second and then run past him. Let's get to the bridge. Open the door. Wait for it to get open. Throw it in the doorway and they all die. If they drop anything, pick it up. And then Tommy will do this, if you get it right. Whee! Now this part is super important. If everything goes right, I think when I was doing my tutorial, I forgot to pick up the alcohol. It's a quarter thing of alcohol in the Henry section. When you meet up with Henry and you got to take out the guys on the bottom and the top where he wasn't sprinting. You pick up a quarter of alcohol after you push him into the room with the enemies. So right now you should have a full thing of rags and half an alcohol. The last half alcohol you have to pick up is right here. Now that's pretty easy. But make sure you pick it up right here, because when you progress through the doorway, it disappears. And the door shuts behind you. So make sure you pick everything up before you enter here. Otherwise, you are screwed. You're out an entire Molotov, which we need for later. And if that happens, and you just sort of panic, there's some alcohol right here. I picked it up just to make sure I had enough to show that. Alright, and normally we do this section differently. So, yeah. Okay, so let's recap everything so far. It just sort of despawns the supplies in there. I don't know why. But you need that alcohol. It's not like it's RNG whether it drops or not. It drops every time. Alright, look right there. His helmet is through the wall, so he fires. We're good. We have the time, so hit him. And that's how they die. They just die from nothing. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Alright, so that was like perfect RNG right there. Throw the molly at the doorway. We took a little bit of damage. That's okay, though. If you have a med kit, I would use it here. You don't use a med kit at any other point. Ammo and alcohol. Pick it up. Shotgun right there. Alright, now for here. There's a guy right here, but he doesn't really spot you. Headshot him. Headshot him. Shoot him. Now, there's more to it than that. This guy won't spot you right away if the camera's off him. So when you kill this guy, these guys in the room aren't alerted to your presence yet. So you headshot this guy. And then the other guys in the room, you just take out. The guy to my left in this room, I usually wait for Ellie or Maria to put a shot into him. If that happens, you don't need to headshot him. Just one body shot with a pistol will kill him. And then the El Diablo guy in the back, he has armor, so you don't want to shoot him just yet. But if Ellie or Maria shoots him once, just once, even though he has armor, all you got to do is body shot him once, and that will kill him as well. So you're really waiting on them before you do anything.
Shit! Bandits! Stop them! Don't let them into the building!
Okay. Alright, now I was hard-scoping that guy, waiting for the rifle guy to fire at me, because remember, if I hard-scope the pistol guy, the rifle guy will miss. If I had shot him, and then I wasn't aiming at him anymore, I would have been shot by the rifle guy. It's all in the timing. Alright, so I'm a little scared right now, so I'm just gonna kill him, and then just run. Just run. Now that's bad RNG getting shot by that guy. You really don't want to get shot by him, because this Molotov fire right here. Alright, that's another instance of bad RNG. Alright, good thing that happened. Sometimes that Molotov throw does not work. And if that happens, yep, you soft lock the game. That Molotov throw has to take everybody out. If it doesn't, like, the door will stay open, and then it will close. If that happens, you're screwed. There's an invisible wall. It's impossible to get through, because this game's just a perfect 10 out of 10. So you have no choice but to restart and counter, unfortunately.
Shit! Bandits! Stop them!
A way to guarantee that that Molotov kills everybody is to... Let's get a move on. That was perfect. A way to guarantee that the Molotov kills everybody is to wait until some of them are through the doorway. They won't shoot you. Just wait and then throw it. Maybe duck down just in case something bad happens. But there you go. It just needs to kill all 5 people. Right here, I don't see any alcohol, so what you gotta do is just mash triangle right here, and you're good.
You see that?
We're fine, we're fine. Headshot. See that? If you aim at that guy to the left, they will body shot him. And so I wait for them to shoot him once, and then one hit to kill him, even though he has armor. So I headshot this guy. I aim at this guy, and Ellie or Maria will shoot him, which means just one body shot will kill him. And then they shoot this guy once, and then he's dead. Makes for a good strat. Oftentimes, when I try to headshot the second guy in that room, I'll have my shot lined up, I fire, but then Maria shoots him, and I miss my shot, so I just wasted a pistol bullet. So what I do is I just aim at him, I wait for them to shoot him. If they don't shoot him, I headshot him. Really, there's nothing wrong, because they miss their first shot every time. Just don't walk towards them.
Shit! Bandits!
If your momentum is going towards them, they will hit their shot. Headshot. This isn't good, he's like right there. Yep. Like that right there is just unfortunate. but it's not the end of the world. You can still do this section with no health. Just again, make sure they're all through the door, so the molly kills them. Now, one touch of Molotov fire, look at him, he's grabbing his side. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's not going to go perfectly every time. He's grabbing his side, he's really hurt. One touch of that Molotov fire will kill him. So what you got to do is wait for the flames to go out. And then pick up your stuff. And you're good. Headshot. Body shot. Wait for them to fire at it once. And you're good. See that? This actually turns into a pretty easy section. You have time to line up this headshot, aim at him, and they'll shoot him once, so you only have to shoot him once. And then same goes for this guy. You just need to shoot him once after they shoot him once. And your other guns are like really important for later, so you may as well waste your pistol ammo now. That's important. That's why it was important that I mentioned you should have at least 3 pistol bullets here, because it's kind of, compared to the other guns we have, pistol ammo is not that important. So if we have a chance to get a one-hit kill with fucking pistol ammo, you better take it. You know, the game's giving it to you in the sewers, and we need El Diablo, rifle, revolver for much later, where the pistol wouldn't be of any use in those sections. So that's why I love this category. It just works out so perfectly.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
See right there, I just want to play it safe and go fast. They all start to die right as soon as I hit this green crate right here. Pick up that bottle. Make sure they all die from this throw. And the door closes immediately. There's your shotgun ammo. Remember I said if you don't have any shotgun ammo, the game most likely will either give it to you here or in somewhere in the university. I just follow close behind Tommy, pick up anything else that's in the doorway before it despawns. You throw the bottle like right as you're about to go down the second set of stairs. Headshot. Aim. Alright, see they didn't shoot him, so I just headshot him. It can be a bit difficult to get that headshot, but really, like, if they don't shoot him right away, they're not going to shoot him at all. So just get a headshot there. So they shot him right there, and then you just shoot him there. Make sure he has a shot taken before you shoot him. That's, like, really important. Ah, yeah, killer loop. That's right. All right, now I'll do the section normally, and there's stuff to do after you kill everybody. There is stuff to do after you kill everybody. Look at that. The rifle guy's over there. Why is that happening? There's your daily dose of RNG right there. Rifle guy decided to chill with his pistol buddy. Shotgun, alcohol, more shotgun. So we're good on shotguns. If you have free time here, craft your last Molotov. Then you should have no supplies after that. Get your bottle ready. Throw it at him. Take a swing. Headshot. Body shot. Boom. It's so consistent. Get a bottle. Get this rifle ammo. Get this El Diablo ammo. Make sure they're all reloaded. Switch out to your revolver. All at once. So after you're done, pick up a bottle. Pick up the 2 guns behind you. El Diablo and rifle ammo. Make sure you do not have any pistol ammo on you. You have to have 0 for a much later section. If you don't have 0, you can get rid of it later. It's not the end of the world. But just make sure you don't have the pistol equipped. It doesn't help you anymore. And then, if you have time, craft your Molotov, and you're good. Now restart encounter as soon as, like, you can't restart encounter, like, after you skip the cutscene. So you have to wait until you hear this guy say, I just saw them riding on out of here. Like, as soon as you see this in-game cutscene show up, restart encounter. Alright, if you round your corners enough, you can push Tommy into this sign,
She couldn't have gotten far.
and you get to lead the pack here.
Don't worry.
Alright, now this horse will, Callus,
Usually pull these stunts.
Nothing like
will
this.
stop going at full speed, like right there. After like 5 or 6 steps, gallops, trots, whatever you want to call it. So just like every few seconds, you just want to let go of sprint and then hold it back down.
There. More tracks. Get him. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alright, here we go. There's how many enemies here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. I'm missing one.
Too goddamn
Whatever.
many.
I'll just do this once. Fire. Reload. Oh yeah, I forgot one guy. Okay. I know which one I was forgetting about. Forgot about you. Ow. It's fine if you get shot there. Alright, that was a pretty perfect section. So there's 7 enemies. You're going to use 2 El Diablo bullets and 4 rifle bullets. It is absolutely essential that you have that many, because this section is brutal. Enemies shooting you from nowhere, one-hit kill weapons, this guy especially. So what you want to do, you can restart encounter. It's an accurate simulation of just approaching the section normally. You're going to stand up and aim, get this guy. Now this guy, you want to crouch. Like if you're standing, you want to crouch before he shoots you. So right here. And then reload your gun. And crouch, and then you got to fire between that little hole in the fence right there. And then instantly switch out to your rifle. Fire, reload, crouch right here. Fire, switch to your rifle. You can take your time here. Fire. Fire. Now reload your gun. There's 2 bullets left in here. Fire. Run up here. Hit the legs. And then take this guy out. Now this guy will only... Oh, excuse me. This guy will only show up if you run up the hill enough and your back is against the wall. Reload. Crouch. Aim. Fire. That guy will miss his shots. He will. So you can take your time with those 2 shots right there. Now that shotgun guy again will show up if you run up the hill and have your back against the wall. And he'll always be there. And if you get shot there, it's okay. It doesn't matter how much health you have from this point forward. I should mention, you get all of your health back. Once you start this section. Like, say you have no health leaving the dam. Once you start this forest fight, you get all your health back. So how much health you have leaving here and starting here really doesn't matter. Kill him. Crouch, aim. This is nice that you can take your time and line up the shot, as well as this right here. Boom. You can actually just take your time. It doesn't affect the spawns of these guys at all. Now he'll slowly pop his head up. As soon as you see this enemy, aim at him. So you kill him, run up the hill, back against the wall, shoot him in the legs, and then this guy is supposed to be here. Oh, there you are. 10 out of 10 game. Now this guy is the hardest. The reason we kill this guy with a bottle and pipe is because if you kill him with a gun or an axe or something like that, you'll have to run all the way back to the horses. And we're about as far away from where we started the fight as possible. But if you kill him with an axe or a gun, well, first of all, we don't have enough ammo. But if you kill him with an axe or a gun, it takes a long time to be able to restart and counter, and it puts you back in the middle of the map. But if you kill him in those ways, you risk restarting encounter too early, and then you got to do the fight all over again. If you kill him with a bottle and a pipe, you can restart encounter like half a second after you hear the sound effect of the hit, which puts you back, which just puts you a lot closer to the horses and allows you to get out of here as fast as you can. So again, kill him as soon as you can. Reload, crouch, aim, rifle, kill him. Perfect. He's too far away to kill you in one hit. Kill him, reload. Crouch so you don't get shot by the El Diablo guy. If you're standing, he'll shoot you. Reload. If this guy doesn't pop up, if you don't see him right away, it just means he's gonna like pop shot you. And even that's okay. Again, if you get shot there, it doesn't matter. Just don't die. And grounded, these guns are all one-hit kills. If this were survivor mode, it'd be a little tougher. That was the best one so far. Now, as soon as you kill him, just sort of wait to regain control of Joel, restart encounter, and look where it places you. We were all the way up there, and then in the blink of an eye, we're right here. It's just so convenient. Now, if for any reason ever you don't have any arrows for this section, let's just say you used through them all or they all broke, because that does happen. There's a free arrow right here, because you need one arrow for this next section. That's all you need. That's the reason I went in with, I was stressing, I only need one arrow. But if you don't have enough, there's one in there. So you restart encounter, and you go right here. Now what you want to do here is go into your backpack. You don't have to switch out guns just yet. And it spawns the horses in faster. Look how it normally spawns them in.
That's all of them. Come on, back to the horses.
Alright, and we're waiting for them, Little in-game cutscene. Oh, they're pretty. And then you can get on. But if you're in your backpack, either you're switching out your holsters or you're just in your crafting menu, turn the camera, and then you'll see Tommy, spaz out there, and they show up sooner. So I usually use this downtime to switch from my rifle to my shotgun. Or if you didn't craft your Molotov, craft it here. Like, say you didn't have enough time after you killed the last guy in the damn fight. You picked up your guns and switched them out in your holster, and you didn't upgrade your Molotov. Craft it there. It's just downtime. You just got to be in your backpack.
Tracks keep going this way. So they didn't get to it. Let's go.
Alright, now there's a restart encounter coming up right here. It just puts you further, instead of you having to ride Callus all the way there. You'll see the screen stutter. It's right there. It just puts you, quite a ways up.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there.
Alright, so for this fight right here,
Looks clear.
you need one arrow, one El Diablo, and one Molotov. That's all you need. If you don't have any El Diablo ammo and say you had to use it in the dam fight, 'cause sometimes you only have 2 pistol bullets. You can go 1, 2, and then use an El Diablo on the last guy. If you don't have enough, if you don't have any El Diablo ammo, use a revolver bullet. So like arrow, revolver. That's the reason. It's like we always prepare just in case something bad happens. That's the reason we have 4. We only need 3, but we keep 4 as like insurance. Just something really bad happens where you didn't get enough ammo for a certain section. Having 4 is a lifesaver because we only need 3. And we use this time once we enter the house to reload our guns. So right away, we're going to arrow this guy. And for whatever reason, we're still in stealth mode. The enemies on the bottom haven't spawned in yet. They spawn in once you hit about, I think once you like start running down the stairs. If you get alert, well, I could show you actually. If you get alerted up here.
Check over that.
So there's the alert sound. If you walk downstairs, a smoke bomb sets off. And then the enemies are just all over the place. Where are they? Who knows? I have no clue. So you don't want to get alerted up top. But if you take out that guy stealthy, and then go with a loud kill for this guy,
Hang back. Let's go check over here.
you're still in stealth mode. And these guys are just like, let's look around for this guy. It's a really beautiful trick. So all together it looks like this.
Look down there.
Hang back.
And then you want the Molotov throw to be on the guy in the middle. And sometimes this guy lives through the Molotov. If that happens, just take a swing at him. And that's that.
Check down there.
Hang back.
Check over there.
And then when you're here, rifle, shorty. And do not pick up any pistol ammo. You do not need it, and it's actually kind of important that you don't have any because of later reasons when you get to the tunnel. When you get to the tunnel, it's actually important you don't have any pistol ammo. But yeah, when you're leaving this area, you want to have an empty rifle in your far left holster, your shotgun in your first holster on the left. It doesn't matter if it has ammo or not. It just needs to be there. And then shorty on the right, and then your revolver like on the far right. When you're comfortable with what guns like that need to be used for this next section, you'll understand why. It's like these are the guns we use. All right, so the restart encounter right there. As soon as you see the subtitles pop up, restart encounter. It's just another instance where we do use the subtitles to know when to restart encounter. I don't have the subtitles on by choice. I use them in the run. We use them in the capital.
Okay.
We use it in the. We use it right here.
Central grounds. Should be able to see
We use
most of
it in the hotel. Now Callus can't go like super fast. You still have to be holding down sprint, but you don't have to like press it every 5 seconds. Like if you just let go, it's a slow trot.
There's that time of year.
When he gets indoors, he goes slower.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
Reckon it takes quite
Doing a better job of explaining things today than I was yesterday, I
Is there
feel.
any other people my age?
Stay, Callus.
Callus goes faster than Joel on foot, so you want to ride Callus for as long as you can and then get off at the latest point possible.
Yes, I don't want him running off.
Alright, right here, we got 1 Molotov left and that's it. What you're going to do is sprint to the doorway and run right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. It's going to freeze them. Throw it at one of the runners. and they all burn up.
That's that.
Yep, that's that. So you show up here, you go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, slowly but surely inching your way backwards. That gathers them just in one clusterfuck right here. So then when you got your molly, throw it towards the ground. If I always say throw it at them, but if you aim for their heads, you're probably going to miss it and it'll end up back there. Aim for their feet, like their knees, their feet, so it lands right there. The Molotov has a bigger radius when it ends up hitting one of the runners than if you aim for the ground, which is the opposite of the multiplayer, actually. And if all the runners are gathered, one Molotov throw with expanded radius in one of the training manuals we picked up should kill all of them. The one outlier and reason this doesn't work is because of the runner back here. Once you alert the runners, you got to look at the runner that's right here. Sometimes it'll just run back and forth instead of running and going with the other runners here. If that happens, don't change your route. It just means you'll have to kill it with a pipe later. So let's do it again. Now, if you restart and counter, the runners are going to be in a little bit of a different position, but it should still work out fine. So they're right here. Look at the one in the back. She's rushing with me. Look at that one, just running away. So there's one more we got to kill. See that? So as you're running left, right, you got to look in the back to see if there's anyone that's going to live through this. So just one more time. Left, right, just... And that killed all of them. I guess it's not the most important thing in the world if you do or don't hit the runner. If they're gathered all around, the radius is big enough so that it'll kill them. Alright, now right here, if you don't have any shotgun ammo, like... If you don't have any shotgun ammo, it's very likely that they will drop one for you. All you need is one. That's all you need.
Hey, I was thinking...
So, like, leaving the sewers without any shotgun ammo, it's okay. Because you'll get some drops. Either in the doorway of the damn fight, or right here. If you don't, you're in a bit of trouble, and you'll have to use different guns for different enemies in the next section.
Can you imagine being up there all
Alright, here, as soon as you can move, Joel. Restart and counter, the gates open, and you're on the horse.
What about you? What'd you want to be?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
Shut up.
No, serious.
He just naturally goes slow here.
No.
Come on, I won't
Left
laugh.
stairway.
Aw, those
Go
monkeys.
right over here.
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
The farther away you get from the monkeys, the faster, or the sooner Callus will start to go at full speed.
Hey, look. Fireflies.
Alright, there's actually specific timing for getting off Callus right here. You want to be lined up on the curb and hit the triangle prompt before you get in that little corridor right there. So right about here. If you wait too long, Ellie will get off the horse first and Joel will get off on the other side. So you want to do it early and line parallel with the wall and on the curb. He'll get off on the right side and you can just go right in the doorway right here.
Me too.
And pills don't really matter at this point. And just when you're here, make sure everything's reloaded. Yep, we're good. Alright, luckily you can just restart and counter. Alright, so we're going to drop. As soon as you get this little in-game cutscene of Joel landing, as soon as it switches, restart and counter. Alright, now we want to alert these clickers. We want to make them aware of our presence right away. But we don't want to use any ammo because we're running a little short. If you just sprint right away, it takes them a little while to show for them to get alerted to us. So what we do instead we fire an empty rifle bullet. Watch them sort of react to it. Almost. They like almost know we're here, but not quite. So what we do, we fire, and then holding sprint, we take one step, and they spot us right away. Kill that one with the shotgun, because it'll always be there. And then the rest of the section is up to RNG. Make sure you grab a bottle. And there's just not supposed to be anybody following you. Look at them. They're all over there. They are all over there. So do that. I think we're dead. Yeah. Sometimes this strat just doesn't work. But we should make it. No, we will. Sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time it does. Like that one worked. Kill it and just fucking run, man. Just book it. Fucking book it. Make sure, of course, you grab a bottle. That's the important thing that you're likely to forget when doing this section. Make sure you grab a bottle leaving here. Also, if you're unlucky enough, because this has happened to me a couple times, that you don't have any shotgun ammo, just use the shorty. Now, if you do use a shorty shell, see, we're good there. If you do use a shorty shell, you have to have 4 revolver bullets. That's why I say it's important. Because every now and then something happens with the game where you just don't have enough ammo. Whether it's because you had to use a revolver bullet or you weren't able to use an El Diablo bullet in the cabin, or you had to use an El Diablo bullet at the end of the dam fight, or you had to use a shorty shell here instead of a shotgun shell. You know, there's just a lot that can happen. So I would leave the Searchlight with 4 revolver bullets instead of 3, even though you only need 3 revolver bullets for the science lab. If you're getting good ammo drops with everything else, then you're fine. But just on the off chance you don't have a shotgun shell here and have to use a shorty shell, it is imperative that you have 4 revolver bullets right here. And grab a bottle. Now, this is not a perfect strat. I should warn you. But as you can see, it's consistent enough. It didn't fail. Not once, even though it came close one time. And yeah, there is a flamethrower in this section, but Joel takes a long time looking at it, and there's really no place to use it for the run. If you're short a Molotov, I would pick it up. Like if you, for some reason, don't have a Molotov for the runner generator room, I would pick up the flamethrower there. Okay, so right now we have no rifle ammo, no shotgun ammo, and we won't have any for the rest of the run. That's it for using those guns. We have 2 shorty shells and 4 revolver bullets, and honestly, we only need 3 from this point forward. But like I said, it's like extra insurance to have 4. Just very important. Including something bad that can happen in Science Lab, where having 4 would actually be mandatory, but it doesn't happen too often. Basically, there's a guy that's supposed to rush you, but instead he goes back and guards the door.
You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so. But yeah, we're out of, like,
But they
our
have
most
defenses
important
so close
bombs.
to the lab.
We're out of
Well,
nail
Billy
bombs,
used them as a form of
Molotovs,
defense. Maybe they're
no
doing the
rifle
same.
ammo, no shotgun ammo.
I could see that.
Because this next section is really the last time we go all out with ammo. When you wake up in the winter section as Joel, the game gives you a fully loaded revolver. Because I don't know, they're looking out for you or something. I don't know. Just take the most direct path to this dumpster. Now you want to pull it behind you. Joel will like get out of the way of it. And then you can push it.
Alright, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
Okay. Just climb up it. You can drag it like closer or not. You want to like stop pushing it as fast as possible. But it's whatever. You're pushing a dumpster and just climbing up a truck. That's all.
Alright, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
Thanks. Let's look
Alright, so
around.
let's look over our weapons. 2 med kits. And as you can see, we're full on health.
Hello?
That Molly in the Dam is the last thing we craft. So we're done with crafting.
Yoo-hoo!
1 bottle that we picked up leaving
Friend over here.
the dorm with the bloater and the
Anyone?
clickers.
Just keep it
2
down.
shorty shells, and just to show you, this is just proof. We don't need a 4th. It's just nice to have one.
Stay close.
So I'll show you. We don't need a 4th, but I'd still recommend having one. And we still got our 2 smoke bombs.
Find out where they went.
Oh, I should mention, if you don't have a bottle, that's creepy. If you don't have a bottle, do not pick up, like let's say you forget to pick up the bottle leaving the room, the bloater room. Do not pick up this brick. If you pick it up here, it won't be there when you're coming back this way for the fight. So what you want to do instead is pick up this brick over here. There's going to be an instance of a guy with a melee weapon right here who's going to run right at you. And we're not going to kill him with a gun. We're going to throw a bottle at him and run past him. But that means we're going to want to pick up this brick later. So if you don't have a brick or bottle, pick up that one right there. Very important. Which in this case we didn't have to because we have a bottle. But just in case you forget, pick up that specific brick. Don't pick up the other one.
At least it ain't clickers.
Because there's a bit of RNG with the guy with the melee weapon. He either runs to the left of you or he runs right at you.
Well, maybe in all
In
that
which
research,
case-
they turn into fucking monkeys.
You got to get rid of him.
Let's keep searching, we'll find something.
And here we go. Oh yeah, and that stopping and starting with the crouch walking and the walking is just another spot where Joel would otherwise be walking. So crouch walking's faster. When you open that room and there's the monkeys in there, you wait for Ellie to say, what's her line? Maybe in all that research they turned into fucking monkeys. Once she's done saying monkeys, you can start jogging again. Okay, here we go. Get your shorty out. Doesn't matter if you have the flashlight on
We know where to go.
or not. I prefer to have it on.
What you got, man?
Shorty him, switch to a brick or bottle. He ran past us, so we're good. We're gonna shorty the fire extinguisher. Line up a throw, so you throw it down there. They're stunned. We're okay. 1, 2, 3. Run past. He... Okay. Now that happened because I threw my smoke bomb too far to the right. You're just supposed to run right past him, so that was my fault. You have to throw the smoke bomb a little bit farther to the left. Because that guy, you're just supposed to run past. Alright, now this guy, you saw before, he ran to my left. This time, he's going to run right at us. It's just bad RNG. So what we're going to do, throw a brick at him, pick up this brick. That's why I said it was super important. Nice, Ellie. Don't rely on that. That's why I said it was super important to not pick the one up here and instead pick it up over here in case you forgot to pick one up in the bloater room. This is all just in case you forgot. You can take your time a little bit. Alright, he's going to rush us. So brick him, pick up the brick, and then shoot the fire extinguisher. Alright, that's a better throw. You got to be fast with that throw, though. You don't want these guys to progress in this room too much. Otherwise, they can get a shot on you. And this guy is going to run past us. We're going to brick this guy. And we're good. And we are good. I'm going to do it a few more times and then explain something else at the end. But as you can see, we only need 3 revolver bullets. It's nice to have 4. Oh, I got shot there. Whatever. The fire extinguisher acts as a smoke bomb. So they won't shoot you through there after you shoot it yourself. 1, 2, 3. Let this guy run past you. Now we're in the smoke. They're just sort of broken. Ow. Yeah, obviously, I was just showing that off. Once you brick him, you just run past. Shorty him.
Move it.
Alright, there's a guy to our left, or I mean our right there, but you can just run past him. It'll be fine. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Run past this guy, brick him, run for the door. That is a perfect winter. Now, something bad that can happen is... Hold on, I gotta do it again to show you.
Hurry.
Something bad that can happen is this guy right here, Mr. Shorty guy. He can actually be right here, guarding the door. So if that happens, you're going to want to put this guy in a chokehold with the brick that you throw, and then just sort of make your way towards the door. It happens rarely, but it does occasionally happen. Which is why that 4th revolver bullet would be like a lifesaver. Alright, I didn't hear anyone get stunned by that, so I gotta shoot quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. Alright, I might not make it in time now. Oh wait, look. Oh no, there he is. Okay. Alright, but look right here. He... Ellie. So, if the shorty guy doesn't run through the smoke, you're going to want to do that. Because a shorty, ungrounded, even from long distance, is an insta-kill. So that's like the ultimate backup strat. But if everything goes right...
Fuck are you?
It's just all going to look like this.
Follow me.
See, that guy just ran past us. It doesn't matter. You cannot miss a shot here. 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't know why he's running backwards. We run past him. And we're good. We hit triangle. That shorty guy almost hit us. Now, something you can do. Hit the triangle button there. Restart and counter. And just like the high school, you get all the stuff back that you just used. Unfortunately, it places us back right here, and we got to go all the way over there. So it's like a 8 or 9 second time waste. But like, if let's say you decided to do the smoke bomb trick in the sewers, at the end of the sewers, because you absolutely need a smoke bomb for the tunnel, the last section of the game. So if you end up using a smoke bomb for the sewers, because you're just more comfortable with that, as soon as you hit the triangle button right there, restart encounter, and it gives you back all the supplies that you just used for this section. And then you just gotta go back over there. It's a nice little backup. Here, I'll just... one more time, I'll just show it off.
What the fuck are these
Let's
guys?
just say, for example,
Don't matter.
you ended up using a smoke bomb,
Let's get the hell out of here.
and you only have one. You don't have to worry about him. One, two, three. Mr. Shorty guy. Run through here. Triangle. Restart encounter. And then we get all our stuff back. See that? We had one smoke when we started, and now we're good. Alright, I'm just gonna... just to show you, we don't have any ammo, we don't have anything at all for this upcoming spot. Just nothing. We got nothing. Really just reserve that trick for if you do the smoke bomb trick at the end of the sewers. If you're running it like me, that restart encounter when you hit triangle there is, while it is super convenient to get some of your stuff back, there's not enough game left for it to be useful. And it's really just a time waste. Alright, right there, as soon as you see the screen kind of flicker, I have more of a visual cue right here. Alright, so mash square, and then right there. Stop mashing square, and you'll fall off there a lot faster. A lot faster. Actually, yeah, that's exactly how I hold my controller. Claw grip. Okay, right here. If you do nothing... So if you do nothing... you're dead. So what you gotta do... is... shoot him. Ellie will end up shooting him. But what else you can do? You can shoot the second guy to save time. Like, shoot the first guy and then shoot the second guy to save time. But if you want... There's a really, really weird trick, and I discovered it completely by accident. Again, it serves no purpose to me, but a beginner would really benefit from this, I feel. If you fire 3 bullets... Come on, game. If you fire 3 bullets before Ellie shoots that second guy, the game kind of gets weird, and instead will give you 12 revolver bullets when Joel wakes up instead of 6. And there's a funny, like, visual cue for knowing if you got that or not. So anyway, I'll show you this first because I'm not going to use it in my run, but it's pretty funny. You just have to fire 3 bullets before the scene is over. So watch. 1, 2, 3. I fired 3 bullets. Now when Joel wakes up in winter after you're done playing as Ellie, he'll have 12 revolver bullets instead of 6. Which again, for new players is going to be pretty convenient, seeing how valuable the revolver is on grounded mode. It's a little bit slower, but here's a way to see if you got it or not. Watch right here. Watch Ellie and watch Joel. Now watch Ellie.
I don't see anyone.
Right there, see that? She just glided across the room. Now it's a little bit slower because Joel freezes as well, and Ellie's a little bit slower to move as well. But when Joel wakes up, he'll have 12 revolver bullets instead of 6. Like, did you see her right there? She just fucking zoom. That's like a visual cue to know if you got the trick. Unfortunately, it's a few seconds slower because of the reasons I just mentioned. So the fastest way to do it is this. Get the right guy, get the left guy. And Joel's just like, ugh, and falls backwards like a second or two faster.
Joel?
And Ellie won't do that glide across the floor, which also saves time. So that's faster,
1, 2,
but if you're uncomfortable with the winter section, it's probably best to go with the more ammo option.
Let's get to the damn horse.
I don't see anyone. Let's go.
See right there, she's moving normally.
Joel? How we doing?
I'm fine.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah.
Come on, move!
I see you.
Alright. Just stay here. It's like this asshole.
Ellie. Those were my friends you killed, asshole.
This guy right here.
Come on out.
Don't aim at him or else he'll like attempt to shoot you and it just wastes time. As soon as you see Ellie shoot, aim, and shoot the head. If you shoot the head too early, it won't register and it looks really ridiculous. So you just gotta wait a tiny little bit.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel! Now come on!
Ah, yes, the deer. Woohoo! Alright, the next part is the deer.
Move it!
The game lets you reload here, but it doesn't
There's no one here.
It doesn't matter. He still wakes up with the same amount of ammo. He'll always wake up with 6. And then there's another revolver bullet right next to him, so you'll have 7 for the section. Unless you do that trick I mentioned, in which case you'll have 12 or 13.
Well, can you walk?
Yes.
The only reason I don't use it is because that trick is just like 3 or 4 seconds slower. And I would just end the section with... Again, it's just so convenient how I only need 6 or 7 revolver bullets for the section. Anything more is just excess and overkill. Alright, now right here, you actually just want to aim.
Joel?
It'll make Joel fall over and sort of speed things up a little bit. If you just do nothing, they have more dialogue. Joel's like, behind you. What, Ellie? You know, the whole thing. But if you aim, it skips like 2 lines of dialogue.
Joel? Here, stand up. Put your arm around me. Alright, let's go. I swear to God, I get you out of this. You're so singing for me.
You wish.
Wait here. I'll get the door.
Take your time.
Come on.
Fuck.
Oh, shit!